Hey there, everybody. Welcome. Welcome in. Oh, it's been a day. I've been up since 11. Let me get TikTok started over here and we'll get rock. We'll start rolling, okay? We'll get moving on this project. I'll got some explaining to do to you guys, so I'll do that too. Let me get this going over here. And at least I can still read top since people can't see me. All right, everyone, welcome. My name is Charlotte. I'm going to be your host for the next hour or so, maybe hour and a half or so. I'm also the owner of the California Haunts Paranormal Investigation Team based out of Sacramento. If you have a paranormal need or you think you might have a paranormal need, we are ready and willing to help you. Okay? You just have to give us some time. California is a big state. How is everything going? I see some people coming in the chat room. Well, welcome. As you can tell, the backdrop is different. I got injured. The Sunday after Christmas, and I ended up spraining my foot. And I had all this content. And I had all this content planned to shoot. And one of the things was we have this Lego Christmas tree that I built. And what happened is that I had to shoot some video for it first before I could break it down. And then the angles I had to be at with my feet made it really painful. So I had to wait till today to shoot the content. So I took my normal background off that I use for tarot card readings, and I put up the holiday backdrop. Welcome, everybody. So what we're doing today is we're going to build the shorter tree. This Lego Christmas tree kit for Lego came with two different size builds for the trees. So we built the first build. You can see I've got a Santa sleigh right up here where you guys can see it. See, there's Santa sleigh. And then there's a smaller build. So we're going to build that tonight. Around 6:45, we're going to stop. We're going to shut down. We're going to come back on. And I'm going to set up for reads. Okay? Hang on. Let me do this. Let me pin my goal. And we're going to set up for tarot card reads. But until then, we're going to build the small Lego Christmas tree. Just a word of warning, my friend came over yesterday, brought me some rock candy. I love rock candy, always have. So don't take it the wrong way, but I'm going to be eating my rock candy. Great flavor. I'll be taking swigs off of that. All right. So without further ado, let's take a look at the instructions on this tree. Now, for you guys over on TikTok, I do have a goal of 10 corgis. You're not required to get, but if you do, please know that it goes towards my paranormal team for equipment and things like that. So, yeah, that's what it's going towards, and expenses like internet, and other goodies like that. So that's where it's going. But all I ask for you guys over here on the Clock app is please be sure to follow, like, and share, because we want to let TikTok know we're live here, okay? Okay? So I'm going to try and see your comments. Like I said, the backdrop is different from what it usually is when I'm working. So I have to get used to that. But this backdrop's going to be up for a few days. I have like 5 videos coming out, and it's all Christmas stuff. Because like I said, my foot was bad. I couldn't get out. I couldn't physically stand to do stuff. So I did have some stuff planned. So yeah, that's how it's going to be. Okay? So what I've got here, hi Pat, hello. Hello everybody. More loser coming in. Okay. So, again, there's 2 instruction books for this thing. The first instruction book was it had 100 and, what was the steps? We had over 158 steps in here on this first book. And you can see it, like for you guys over there at the other network, you can clearly see it. See the tree over here, you'll see it in the video. So what we're going to do is as we go tonight, we're just going to take parts off of the other tree, the big tree, and put them on the small tree. Okay? So double tap that screen. We're going for as many likes as we can get tonight. Let TikTok know we're live. Comment. Hi, Corinne. How you doing? And I think I've got this in a spot where you guys on TikTok can watch me build, because I've been having trouble with that, where these guys over here can't see me build. All right. So let's get going with this small tree. And this has, right here, as you can see, I'll show you, it's It's like half the size. It's half the size of the other one. So that's what we're going to do tonight. So I'm going to have to strip the other one down. So just bear with me. We're going to be doing a strip down and a build, okay? So here we go. I'm going to start stripping this guy down. See, the top comes off. It's kind of like half the size already. It's kind of neat, though, because the top does come off. So then you have another tree right there. So, okay. Let's see what we can do here, and we're going to start stripping it down. This was a great build. My friend got me this for Christmas. I enjoyed it. Normally we would have music on as well, but that's another story in itself because normally when I have the music on for my readings and everything, it's usually off that phone over there where the other two networks are that I can't mention. So that's what's going on with that. Okay. Okay, we'll see if we can start ripping this thing down a little bit so we can get going. I kind of wanted to do this ahead of time, but I started something new this morning where I was having breakfast with everybody, and then I went to visit some friend of mine's live, and then I just ran out of time. So a lot of this may already be built, for as far as I know, because we got these trees, these parts built already. What we're not going to do here. There we go. So the breakdown's not too bad. Like I said, some of these parts we will probably use again. That one just fell, whatever that was. Probably something I need that fell, because that's how life is. That's how Lego life is, right? Okay, so some of these parts we will probably use over. Let's see if I can find the part that just decided to. Oh, there it is. Oh, no, that's not it. There it is. Something that decided to make its own trip. Without me knocking down the backdrop, of course. There we go. Right there. So we're going to build the base, and the base should be similar to the original base that I built. This just might make this thing easier since I didn't break it all down. So, welcome everybody. So for the next week or so, the next 2 or 3 days, maybe a week, everyone's going to have to be. See if I can get this off without losing it. There it goes. Everyone's going to have to be looking at. See, there's some beautiful intricate work on this, and I just wonder if it's going to be the same intricate work. Because if it is, no, it's different. Okay. So I'm going to have to take all this stuff off of here, all this flat stuff. So let me get all that off. So we're starting completely over on it. Hey, hippie queen. Albert isn't feeling well. Absolutely, hippie queen. So I will not be doing any psychic readings until after we refigure everything tonight. This is just for fun. Just do some of this Lego building for fun tonight. That's what we're here for, is to have a little bit of fun. Hopefully we can finish this one tonight. Like I said, there's no music in the background. I apologize. So we're ripping this thing down. Hippie Queen, he's not feeling well. He's not feeling well, Hippie Queen. Okay. So I'm going to be taking parts off of here because we're going to need those parts back. So I hope everybody's had a good day, good work day. It's been a somewhat fun day. No readings until 7 p.m. Pacific. Then I'll be back doing readings. Right now, we're doing other things. Kind of sitting back, doing a Lego Christmas tree today. I'm very popular for readings. I usually do about 50 to 60 readings a night. starting at 7 p.m. Pacific over on TikTok. I got people asking me already. No readings until tonight. I also have a Charlie Brown gingerbread house to finish. That was another thing that I was in the process of shooting stuff. So on that one, if I don't get to it tomorrow, I have to go visit a friend tomorrow. And if I go to visit the friend, I won't have time to get to it tomorrow. We will do that Saturday evening. Same process. We'll do it before we do the main reading, show. So we can finish that off for the holiday. And again, beyond that, I've got at least 2 or 3 more holiday videos coming out. Because the majority of them, I either had to do some different angles for photo shoots, which would hurt my foot, or I had to stand up and do them, which was causing me pain. So, thank you, Corinne. So some of my regulars are watching tonight, and they're letting people know about no readings until later on this evening. And we'll do some cool readings. Tell stories, do readings. So for you guys over on the other networks that I can't mention, if I ask a question you don't like about your holidays, feel free to answer, because when I get done with this show and doing this part, I'll be able to read your responses. Okay? I can't see your stuff in real time because you're way over there. But I will be answering the stuff in real time over here. So all I ask over here is that you double tap that screen, follow and share, please. Let TikTok know we're live. And you guys over there, same thing, share. Let the other 2 networks know we're live. Okay, so here we go. We're building a Christmas tree. I don't think the base is going to be as big. In fact, I'm going to do a quick check on that now, if it's what I think it is. And it is. It is a smaller base. So what we're going to do is I'm trying to set this up so you guys over here can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to kind of move this a little bit. So we're going to run all 4 of these curvy corners is what we're going to be using. And this is our base on this tree. So TikTok, as the tree goes up, you're going to be able to see it more and more. Okay? Trying to move this in this one. And this is the problem I had before was TikTok, the people on TikTok seeing what I was doing. So trying to put this in a spot where they can see with the camera. Okay, so if I go back any further, thank you for the follow. Hi, Amy. If I go back any further with this, I won't be able to see your comments and stuff, okay? All right, double tap that screen, follow and share, everybody. All right, so let's start building this up. We'll put this thing together and get some parts going. And it might be parts I have to pull off there if I don't find them in here. So just bear with me. So does anybody know anybody that's involved in those fires? I happen to have a couple friends that have been involved, and it hasn't ended well. I mean, they're all right. Health-wise, they're all right, but property-wise, not so much. Okay, I'm going to have to track down this part. I know it's built into somewhere. So let me look for this part. So property-wise, not so much. It's here somewhere because I know it went into one of these. Because I remember when I built it. This is built so well. It's going to be a part that sticks like down in here is what I'm looking for. I think that's it right there. I do believe that's my part right there I need. I do believe this is, yep, there it is. So, if anybody knows anybody over there, I will not be answering any psychic questions until after this, until I switch over to doing psychic readings. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to make these things go around the circle here. We're going to make them, this is just technically to make them fit, because you want this stuff to stick together. So first, this is going to go in here in the middle. This is what's holding us together here. I was really bummed to get hurt like I did. It really sucked. But at least it wasn't a bad sprain. Could have been a lot worse than what it was. And it seemed to heal pretty fast for me. So there's the base. Start building the base here. See the base? Your husband's friend, your family, and their family home was lost? Oh, yeah, there's a lot of that going around. Horrible, horrible stories on this. Just horrible. And it's not even, you can laugh all you want about the movie stars and what they're losing. The thing you got to remember about the movie stars, double tap that screen, everybody. Let's see how many likes we can get. The thing you guys have to remember about the movie stars, and I know we all laugh because, they've got lots of money and all that, is that those houses that they're living in, they're just not new houses. Those houses are very historic. Those houses are really historic. Like movie stars from the 20s and 30s lived in some of those houses that these people have. So the houses that are getting destroyed that the movie stars have are historical landmarks practically. Like I believe there's one that got burnt up that belonged to Marilyn Monroe, right? I mean, that's what I'm saying. These houses go way back. So it's very tragic. Very tragic. There's a lot of tragedy going on right now. I need two more. And, we all laugh because, they've got money, they're going to have insurance, yada, yada, yada. But like I said, think of the fact that these houses are so historic. They've lost all their dreams. Hey, Patty, they've lost all their dreams. People like this lady's husband here on TikTok, they've lost all their dreams. Everything's gone. You can only grab what you can grab. When a fire comes. I used to cover fires. I was a newspaper reporter, and I was on the crime beat. And part of my beat was to cover fires. And fires move very fast. People normally don't think about that or realize how quickly a fire can move. But they will move. Fires will jump from tree to tree. I had to find one more of these things. Of course, it's going to be a biatch to find. You watch. But fires will jump from tree to tree. I've done fires by the river, for the levee fires, where it's even scared me, where I've been standing there and the fire was across the river. And as I'm standing there covering the fire, the thing jumps across the river at me. It's come across the river. Next thing you know, it's 20 feet away from where I'm at. 10 minutes, 5 minutes later, 5 seconds later, it's jumped over me onto a tree off to my right. Now I'm surrounded by flames on each side. That's how quickly fire can move. And for these people, like you see the scenes of them having to leave their cars, in the middle of the road because of the fire, that's how fast it can move. It's no joke when it's moving like that, especially when you got 100-mile-an-hour winds. And the other thing that people don't realize with fire is that fire creates its own wind. So not only do you have the Santa Ana winds blowing, you have the fire creating its own wind as it's going, as it's moving, and it howls. It has a noise. The fire makes a howling noise. When fire howls, it's like when you see a movie like Twister, right? And then the tornado makes that noise, that howling noise. Fire does the same thing. Fire makes that same noise. I've done wildfires. I've done residential fires. I've done field fires. Like farmers' fields. And fire has a personality all its own. Hello, everybody. How's it going? Thank you for the gift. Thank you so much. Thank you for the gift. Thank you. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you. Thank you for joining the team. Thank you so much. I need 8 of those, and then I got to find that. Okay. So, and I'm just saying that fire has a personality of its own. It's like the movie Backdraft. It creates its own vacuum, just like in the movie Backdraft. So I feel for the people involved in this. I really do. That friend of mine bought a car. He just bought a new car. Well, it's not new anymore. Hey. Because the car's trash now. So I feel bad for him. I feel really bad for him. Oh, bloody hell, these are 2 different colors. Oh, boy. What color are we working with here? The dark ones. Of course we are. Here, I'm pulling up all the white ones. Oh, bloody hell. Well, I'll grab some white ones too, just in case I'm pulling the wrong colors on here. These are supposed to be 8 of these. But, yeah, he lost his brand new car to the fires. And then he posted on Instagram that he had arranged to stay at this particular hotel, to wait out the evacuations and all that. And then the hotel went under risk of evacuation. I don't know if it got evacuated, but the hotel ended up under like a, you might be out, you might have to evacuate order. Okay, I need 3 more. Lots of loss. I was thinking about the movie studios too. Thank you for the gift. Thank you so much. The water. Thank you for the heart me. The water generally, I don't understand that either, but there's not a lot of water in Southern California. They get a lot of it from NorCal. And what happens is that once the water gets overtaxed like that, they have to distribute the water. I get one more, huh? Yeah. They have to distribute the water as to need. It's like anything else. And so when all the fires happened, that water, got used up so fast when they were trying to fight it that things got shut down. And as far as getting water from NorCal, Whoa, what did I just do? You know, as far as getting water from Northern California, okay, I got a problem here. Or do I? No, I don't. Okay, I got it now. As you know, we have the aqueduct. Yeah, the ocean water. Yeah, we were making a small version of the large little Christmas tree that we made over Christmas holiday. I built the large version of it, and then the thing had like a double part to it, to where you could build a small version of it. So that's what we're building tonight. This was a no-win situation, unfortunately. It's just the water was overtaxed, totally overtaxed. And there's nothing they could have done anyway. With the wind blowing like it was, the only thing they could do was sit and wait. That was the only choice, because it was like, it's just like a never-ending thing. I mean, the stuff was blowing through so fast. All they could do was wait. Their hands were tied. I mean, with the blowing as fast as it was, they couldn't even like dig berms, because sometimes they'll dig fire breaks to stop it. To prevent the wind. I'm not the wind, but to stop the flames with these fire breaks. And in a situation like that, because it's going so fast, they couldn't stop it, because it's going to, like I said, it will jump. It will jump from tree to tree. So it was a losing situation, no matter what the fire department did. Okay. So yeah, so the Lego Christmas tree had a bigger tree, and then it had a plan where you could build two trees. So I'm making the smaller of the two trees tonight. And I really feel for the firefighters in this situation, because it really was a no-win, situation for them. I need four of these white ones and four of the light colored hearts. I may have to pull those off the tree itself. Okay. There was just no way for them to win on this. I'm glad that the road has been. Well, we don't know what the total on the deaths are going to be, or anything on this, and that's going to be something that's going to be coming in for totals on who was killed and whatnot. For this fire, and it's going to be sad. But when you've got 100-mile-an-hour winds blowing that stuff through, it's just, you can't win. They just can't win. It's a no-win scenario. And again, they could have, as far as the water went, they could have used all the water up, right? They could have used all that water up, blowing that water, blowing that water all over the place. And as far as, with as fast as things were going, it wasn't doing any good. They were wasting water. So in a case like that, you just got to let things go. And and let them burn. And like the videos on TikTok of people that tried to stay in their houses. Before they knew it, everything's fine, and then before you know it, you're surrounded, and then you're having to get your animals out and everything. It's not worth it being a hero, or trying to be a hero, to be on TikTok or become a TikTok star. Over it. Now I got up this morning, and I was looking at footage of the fire and everything, but I was also looking at President Jimmy Carter's funeral as well. Another historic event today that happened. And this is one of those situations that no matter, it's rock candy before everybody asks, it's rock candy. No matter how you feel about the particular politician, yes, it's a sad event, but also it's also historical. Like we had 6 sitting presidents attending, which makes it incredible to have that many presidents still alive and attending the funeral, and the pomp and circumstance that goes with it, of course. You know, so no matter what side of the political spectrum you're on, it's just a historical thing that you want to watch. Just like when the president gets sworn in, no matter who it is that's being sworn in, you want to see that because it's historical. So I was watching some of that this morning. Then I came in here and had breakfast with some of you guys. I just hope that people in SoCal, are safe. Even though there's still fires burning, I just hope that, that the people that did manage to get out are safe. I hope that everybody was able to, the majority were able to get out and survive this. Welcome, everyone. So I'll show you where I'm at on this. It's a beautiful day. I mean, it looks like tulips that I'm putting on here. Decoratives. I call them decoratives. Lego decoratives. So here's what the base is looking like right now. I gotta have a little round thing. Hang on, let me find it. I think there's one in here. Little flatty round thingy. And if I don't, it's over there somewhere on one of the other cards. But it is sad. Two big historical events happen at the same time. Let's see if I can find that part now. Should be right here somewhere. Not there. Could be in there. Oh, there it is. Is that the one I need? Or is that the other one? Nope, that's the one I need. So it's this part right here I have to get to. Oh, that'll be fun. Okay, let me get this off. So I'll have to pull that part off. So that's the one I need. All right, Kristen. What equipment do I use for ghost hunting? Lots of equipment. We got DVRs going on. We got SLS cameras, ghost boxes, all kinds of stuff. In fact, what's coming up is I'm going to be putting my team through some training, and I'm going to be taking you guys that subscribe. I'm going to subscribe and follow. I'm going to be taking you along to train with us. Hi, Najwa. So we use just about everything you see on TV. Okay. So now we're going to start layering our Christmas tree. This is where I think we may come out ahead on this. So there, we got that going. Now we get to start layering the tree. Okay, I'm going to put that right there. So I need to find a red one, and they may all be on there, and I think they are. Especially I'm going to be ripping apart and rebuilding on a smaller scale. I know there's a red one right here, so we're going to just build from here. So we're going to be training on all that stuff because my friend passed away, and she ran organ haunts for us. And so she had a lot of different equipment than I had. So my team doesn't want to go out until they fully train. I don't blame them. Okay, so here we go. We're going to build off of this. So what I need is 4 6s, which are right here. See, it seems kind of silly because what I'm doing is I'm totally rebuilding based on, after ripping stuff down. And I don't know if they're going to be wider or smaller because the stuff's pretty much already built, but we're just going to rip it down and rebuild. So we're flipping this over. I'm going to just pop these on. So yeah, I'm setting up a thing at the county library. I went to go today and the road was blocked off. There was a car fire. So I couldn't get to the county library today to set up to get a room for the training. I hate when these things don't go. Come on, Lego. There we go. So I didn't get a chance to book, so I got to find a place. Try to get a Saturday, and then what will happen is that we will take you guys in with us live. Why are most of the spirits not nice? Well, that's not true. TV has hyped a lot of that, to make people believe that they're not nice. And the truth of the matter is, it's not like that. It's not like that at all. For many years, when I started out doing this, when you went out on investigations, it was really simple. It was somebody's relative that was in the house. A lot of the TV shows changed that because they need ratings. 2 of the 6s. Because the TV ratings, all that got changed. And so people are led to believe that the majority of the spirits aren't nice. When in reality, it shouldn't be like that. Unfortunately. But that's what the TV shows have done. That's what the TV shows have led people to believe. But it's not like that. It's still Uncle Bob or Aunt Helen. I go on investigation. I'm not doing it with camera crew for ratings. Joining what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's a 6. 2 6s. See, a lot of this I'm just rebuilding stuff, which is fun. So when you say that, why are most ghosts evil? They're not. This couldn't be anything further from the truth. Because TV has done that. My most variable experiences. Hang on a second. Poltergeist guy? I've encountered poltergeists. But the poltergeist the term poltergeist has changed a lot. And hang on, because it's hot here. Let me grab some paper towel here. Got a little back pain going on, so got a little pain. There's some new definitions for poltergeist. And I'm more old school. I'm still studying up now on the new definitions that they have of poltergeist. I'm old school. I'm in the belief that people cause poltergeist activity. Okay? I'm like an old school ghost hunter. If somebody goes to bed, you get into a fight with your husband, and you guys go ahead and go to bed without making up. You go to bed angry. I'm Fairy Queen. And you go to bed without making up. You go to bed angry at each other. Okay, I need 4 of those. Okay. All right. When you go to bed, you got all that pent up energy. Okay? You got all that pent up energy when you go to bed. And sometimes, without you realizing it, that pent up energy comes out while you're sleeping, out of your subconscious. Okay? And the results of that, maybe objects are getting knocked down. Hey, Fairy Queen. Or maybe there's knocking in your walls. Things like that go on. Or even, in more extreme cases where people have been arguing, furniture starts moving around in your living room. And what it comes down to, and the first question I ask when I see a video on, Facebook or TikTok or wherever, when I see a video like that, my first question is, were you fighting? Were these people arguing? That's the question I have. Uh-oh, I have a problem. I put them on the wrong thing. Hang on. I put these on the wrong end. So the first question, of course, it came up now. That's how it's going to be, huh? Going to be like that today, huh? Like I said, the first question I have when it comes to a situation like that is, were you fighting? And if you were fighting, did you make up before you went to bed? Because your energy, again, like I just was trying to say, bugger. Okay. I don't know what I just did. I hate when this happens. Oh, it's a pain. Let me rebuild. I don't have to redo this. Your energy will cause poltergeist activity. And it's the energy of not forgiving each other. Okay, because it's pent up anger. Right, that's what they believed in the 1800s. But I'm just saying that your energy can cause poltergeist activity because you're angry. Now, another thing that can cause poltergeist activity, do you have a young child in your house? And I'm talking about a kid that's like maybe 2 or 3 years old. They can cause poltergeist activity as well. Okay? Let's say, like toys, kids' toys turning on by themselves. Especially if there's no batteries in there. Things like that. A baby photo. Okay. That will be poltergeist activity. Little kids can do that. I knew a little girl that has psychic abilities that we used to work with on our team. Okay, now this makes sense. That we used to work with on our team, and the parents' chief complaint was that they would hear the kitchen cabinets opening in their house at night, in their kitchen at night, and they would hear the pots and pans being banged. Well, again, I come marching in and I'm asking questions, right? And one of the questions that I had was, does your little girl like to do that? Does your little girl like to play with the pots and pans? And the answer was yes, she does. Okay? So right then and there, I knew what the answer was to the poltergeist activity. The little girl, when she was going to sleep at night, wanted to be up playing. She was stuck in a crib, lying in bed in a crib, and she wanted to be up. So what did she do? She had all that pent up energy in her brain, and she would leave her body, and her mind would cause this activity. It was the daughter. Okay? Now, fast forward. Okay? They've got poltergeist activity in their house, and they have somebody that's around 11 or 12 years old living in the house, going through puberty. That's another way. Hey, Jennifer, that's another way for that poltergeist activity rears up. Somebody going through puberty. Okay? And it could be a boy or a girl. And somebody going through puberty. Like I said, I'm old school in belief. And you guys know what I know this is hokey for some of you guys, okay? Old school, again, old school. You guys know about the show The Waltons, right? Remember The Waltons? For some of you younger kids, The Waltons? Well, there is an episode called The Changeling. And the youngest daughter, Elizabeth Walton, is turning 12. Okay, that's fine, JJ. Okay, the youngest kid is turning 12. And weird things are starting to happen around her. And Olivia Walton, being very religious, thinks that there's something creepy going on. They don't understand why this stuff is happening around her, around the daughter, right? So, like, she'll walk by, the radio will be on, and the radio suddenly will lose, so suddenly the radio's all crackly and stuff. It's not working right. And the family knows it's her. Okay, the family knows it's the sister causing it. And so they kind of get defensive with her. What are you doing that for? Because they put two and two together. And then she starts screaming because things start happening in her bedroom. Like rocks will come, the window will open, rocks will come through the window. Okay, I need one of those, which is over here. I know I have one over there. Rocks will suddenly come through the window. I got that one. I need that. Things like that going on. That is red, right? Okay, it's the rosy thing. But they can't figure out why. Why is it happening to her? Anyway, Corabeth Godsey, who runs the store with her husband, hears what's going on at the house, and she figures out what's happening. So she tells Olivia about it, and Olivia finally, does some research into it, and it's because Elizabeth is going through puberty. But it's a perfect example. I have a copy of it that I show my clients when I go out to people's houses as an example of that activity. So that's where I see poltergeist activity. Now, I have a good friend that's a PhD. She's done a lot of research in it, and I've seen a couple shows, where there's some different definitions of poltergeist activity. So to me, I have more research to do because there's been updates to what people think that that activity is. So yeah, I have research to add to what I've experienced over the years. But there's also the story, and I saw this a long time ago on one of the haunted programs years and years ago, that there was a woman who went to a cemetery. These two women went to a cemetery, and they experienced the activity in the cemetery, and it scared one of them pretty bad. And so these were ghost hunters too. Okay, these were ghost, and I think one was a ghost hunter. Anyway, so one woman got really afraid of it, right? Because But anyway, she kept sending it through the phone. She would call this other woman, and she kept sending the energy through the phone because the woman would turn around and after the first woman would complain about the activity that was going on, the second woman would have activity in her house because this first woman was inadvertently sending that activity over to her. It was poltergeist activity. So that can be done as well. But I know there's a lot more research on it. I don't know everything about poltergeist activity, not as much as I used to, because a lot has changed over the years, like I said. But for me, like I said, when I see a video where there's weird activity going on in somebody's house, that's my first thought is, have they been fighting? I'm going to start getting back to where I'm doing the Got Ghost videos on TikTok and Facebook, to where I look at videos that people put out and evaluate them, because I think there's a need for it. Because there's a lot of with the invention of AI, there's a lot of faking out there. So I'm going to start doing a lot more of that. That's coming up for the new year. Because I'm a videographer, I'm a photographer, so I know what I'm looking at. When I look at video footage. 5,000 likes. You guys are awesome. That's awesome. That's more than I could ever expect, especially doing this. We'll probably end up on a 2-day run with this the way it's going. I don't mind. Makes for a calm evening for me. But yeah, so I'm going to start doing more of those videos to knock down some of the AI fakery that's out there. There's a lot of fake stuff out there. You guys have to be very observant as to what you're looking at, because, all right, Eve, what, 4 of those or 4 of those? Okay, that's right here. Take those right off of there. You have to be more observant, be very careful about what you see, just like news articles. AI is just nuts. And there's news articles out there that are fake and photos, and there's no controls on them, and the stuff looks real, people believe them, and it's all AI. A lot of what we're seeing on Elvis Presley, and I'm a big fan of Elvis, and a lot of the photos, there's a particular, I'm not going to point fingers, I'm not pointing fingers at any page on Facebook. I don't want to get in trouble. But there's this particular page that puts nothing but AI generated photos out. And they claim it's Elvis and his daughter. And they're crap. And they're not true. Like I said, I am not here to, mention page names. People who know on Facebook, they know. They know who these people are that are doing it. But it is being done a lot. And people just aren't, it's like anything else. And then with Facebook taking off the fact checking, it's making things even worse. It's going to make things even worse. Okay, we need to get some ornaments here, so let's go grab some ornaments. So I need a red ornament, I need a green ornament, I need a red, green, blue, and yellow ornaments. So red, and those colors are here. Figures. Okay, red. They're all in here. Who would have figured? Oh, there's like 2 different shades of blue. Wonderful. You got light blue and dark blue and a yellow. Okay, right here. I think it's orange. There we go, right here. So, you got to be really careful what you're looking at. And a lot of these ghost hunting videos are like that. Oh, that's weird. Hang on a second. So it's only showing me one of those. Yet, this is really weird. Okay, so it's only showing me one of those red ones over here. Hang on, let me do this again. That's just really strange. Yeah, it's only showing me one red one for whatever reason. Got ahead of myself. But anyway, I'm just saying is that, a lot of the ghost videos you see, you have to question, put your thinking caps on with stuff because the majority are fake. And with AI, they can make a poltergeist look like a poltergeist and all that good stuff. Okay. All right, so we're here. It's moving it down to show me. So I'll show you what we have for this level on here. So we're going to build a new level. So here's our first level on this tree. So it looks like that. So that level's done. Now we get to do it all over again. Bring this back over here. That's going to be this off one of these. I need 4 of the 3s. Okay. So yeah, that's where I'm at with poltergeist activity. I know I went off on this big tangent with AI, but I swear we had more 3s. I could be wrong. I'll have to look. I swear I have another box of these. And those 3s. They might be over there. I might have left it over there. But that's okay. We have enough parts. I'm sure we have enough parts. Because with all these things, we should have more than enough parts. So yeah, so I mean that's my feelings about that's my feeling about AI. And about what's going on as far as poltergeist activity. You can't believe everything you see, especially on TV. Okay, I think I need to be over with that because I need 3s. I think I'm going to find any 3s on these. There's no 3s here. These are the big branches. Because we're dealing with a smaller tree. We're dealing with this essentially. We're dealing with a completely smaller tree. See, like these are 3s right here. Anyway, sorry for the tangent about poltergeist activity, but that's how I see poltergeist activity. That's how I learned it over the years. I could be wrong, and I could be dead wrong. Dead. I said the word dead. Yeah, but it's just how I learned it. Old school. Been doing this a long time, 25 years. Looks like it's going to take longer to do this than I thought this time, but okay, it is what it is. Thought it'd go quicker today, but okay. I need 6 more. See, it's going to be the 6 piles. Because it's not a very big tree. I love these. Don't get me wrong. It's going to be basically off of this tree. I know there's more of these though. We may be out of stock till I can find the other parts because that's not working either. Need this. I know there's more sixes I saw. Maybe I have the wrong box here. I thought I had a whole bunch of those little ones, those 6 ones. So tonight, in about 20 minutes, I'm going to be breaking off of here. And I'm going to be resetting for some readings. If you guys want to come over from the other networks and join us, we're going to be doing psychic readings. Should be a fun night. Don't know if I'll have any moderators, so that could make life interesting. Okay, 24. I got them. So if I don't have any moderators, that could be really interesting tonight. So we'll see how that goes. This is bizarre. Wait a minute. What's it making me do? It's pointing out that we need these two in the middle. Okay. So if I go up with it, oh, I see. Okay, I see what they're doing. I got it. Okay, I see what they want. Oh, my cats. I have, no, because I can't go up all the way around, so I don't know what it's talking about. I don't understand. Wait a minute. This does not compute. Something's going on here. Something's not right. Something's not right at all with this. Hang on. Something doesn't make sense, you guys. This doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense at all, because if I go back up on this like it wants me to, I'm not going to be able to do that all the way around like it wants me to. So I don't understand what it wants. Oh, I know. Wait a minute. Well, okay, I got it. This goes under here. That's what's going on. They're going under. That makes sense. There we go. Now I need the 4s. There we go. So yeah, so I'll be going over to do some second readings tonight till 10. 7:30, probably 7:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. Pacific tonight. I'll be doing that. But I may not have moderators, so that's going to make life interesting tonight. We'll see. There we go. And then, like I said, I was hoping to work on that gingerbread house tomorrow or continue this. I may have to continue this tomorrow. But if I can get to it tomorrow, that's the key, because I've got someplace I have to go tomorrow, or try to go tomorrow. And if I end up going to see my friend, then I won't have time to get to anything. It'll be a rush back to be back here at 7 in time to do the show, to do the main reading show. It's amazing how this builds up, though. Okay, so I need 2 of those, and I know I have those. Probably somewhere they're buried under something else. This one in here. What time is it right now? 6:40. As I watch the clock. Those parts are here somewhere. That's not them. That's not them. I wonder if it's on this one, because this is thick. Pull it apart and see. They got to be somewhere on here. Nope, they're not on that part. Maybe they're up here. I know they're there. I just don't know where. I was hoping to have this thing taken apart completely by the time I got to this. Got to doing this, but like I said, I didn't have the time today. Oh, we have to try this part down. There it is right there. Yep, that's it right there. Yeah, it's going to be a 2-day build, unfortunately, but I wish I had more time to just devote a whole evening to building, but I don't. I have to break off and do some reading tonight. Thank you for the likes, everybody. I hate stopping. When I start building this stuff, I hate stopping. But like as far as my backdrop goes, it's okay because I've got other stuff to shoot as well. So, oh no. Tell me I didn't just do what I think I did. No, I didn't. Okay. Whew. I thought I broke apart that one I already built. That's where it's going to get confusing. Okay. So I want to know. All right. Um, Normally I would just blow through these things. Okay, I need 2 of those and 2 of the short ones. And build them and just keep going. But I have clients here now that depend on me to do readings, so off I go. Kind of boring without music. There we go. Okay. So it's always a build-up on here. It's a constant build-up, build-up, build-up. So like I said, I hope everybody down in Los Angeles is surviving, doing well. Because it's no fun. It's no fun to be in that situation. No fun at all. One of those right there. There's that one. Oops. Okay. We got one more layer of 3 to put on here. Four more 3s. I know there's more 3s. I don't know where they're at. I know there's a lot of 3s, so I gotta find them. I thought they were in there, but they might be in something else, so I have to locate them anyway. That's how I know we're not gonna get done tonight. You know? Let's make sure I don't tear up the one I just built, which is over here. As soon as I get done with this one, I'm going to stop. I have to get on to TikTok and do my thing. So, unfortunately, I have to break off. We will continue this. To be continued. Keep running my holidays, which I don't mind because I like the holidays. One more of those. I know it's here somewhere. Where are you? There you are. Okay. So I'm going to cap this off. All right. So we got 4 of those. I need the cap. So there's a cap. My back. Okay, more of those. So we got that. Okay. I got this. Okay. Here's the cap. Okay, and then I need these to go around the inside, so we'll go ahead and do that. Same process on always. Yeah, as soon as I finish this one, we're gonna call it, you guys. So I gotta shift directions and okay, so we're gonna put okay, I need a couple hearts. This is where we're gonna strip stuff down off here too. This is gonna be the last one I do, and then we'll call it. We'll continue this another night. Okay, so I need a red one. Working on it right now. There's the hearts. This guy here, need a heart. We'll stick down to here. Pull this off. Just like that. I need a red, dark blue, which looks like a light blue color, and then we got the heart. Okay, so I need a more colors up here. I just want to make sure this stays over here because that's the one we're working on. I need this, this, this. Okay. So this is the end, guys. I'm going to call it a night after this. I have to shift gears and get ready to do some readings. But I will be back at some point to do some more of this. If not tomorrow, then Saturday. It'll be a last minute thing like today. So, okay. All right, guys, that's going to do it for tonight. So I'll see you possibly tomorrow or Saturday night to finish this off. But that's all I can do tonight. I've got other commitments. And so join me if you're interested in a free tarot card reading tonight. Join me over on TikTok, California Haunts on TikTok. Join me over there, and we'll do a free tarot card reading for you. 3 cards, past, present, future. I'm also doing personal readings, so if you would like more than that about romance or whatever else you would like for a reading, I'm also doing 10-card Celtic crosses for readings, and those are privately done. Saturdays and Sundays I do those. So if you're interested in a private reading, contact me, via private message, and we can make that arrangement. But otherwise, if you'd like a past, present, future reading, come on over to TikTok tonight, and we'll get that done. Okay. So thank you all, and we will continue this another night. And I might work on it later tonight. We'll see how I feel. Now we can get ahead on this, but till then, that's what's going on. So I'm going to move this over here so it's out of the way. I don't want to confuse what I'm doing part-wise. So thank you guys so much. And over here on TikTok, I will be back in about 15, what time is it? About 15, 20 minutes when we set up and ready to roll. Because I got to get things reset up over here in a different format, okay? All right, TikTok, I will see you in a bit. Bye. Let's see into that. Okay. Okay, so here we go. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Come on over to TikTok. Let's have some fun tonight. See you in a bit. Until tomorrow or Saturday, we'll continue this project. Have a good one, everybody.